And there we go. So, trying out my little tablet here. This will be a little different compared to what I normally do with my drawings. I'm about to finish up this dog drawing here, so I'm kind of working on it. I've been working on this for a few days, sort of a few days. Um, where's my pen? The XP pen is pretty cool. This is the first time I've really gotten to use this. Um, the Paint.net software didn't support it for a while, and now it supports it. So this is really a good change for me on some of the artwork. I am still using mouse and keyboard, but I'm using the screen and the pen to do most of the drawing. See if I can see where we're at on the stream here. Good God, the phone's terrible. Trying to catch up with trying to catch up with the whatever it's doing. Anyways, I like to use like I said, I still use mouse and keyboard to move the stuff around. Uh, it's just easier, pretty much easier. I can zoom in and out on the tablet itself though. You see that little zoom button pop up down at the bottom. There's hotkeys set up for that. Anyways, here's the doggy, the doggo that I've completely drawn with this pen. Drawing like every little hair. You can see. Hopefully, you can see where my mouse is or the crosshair. The crosshair is the pen. Yeah. So there you go. I think I think I'm still on the. I don't think my hotkeys are working. I didn't think the hotkeys are working. They're not working. Numpad is off again. Thank you, Numpad, for being an asshole. You guys can't even see doggy. They can't even see the doggy. There we go. Okay, it's there. Anyways, yeah, what I'm saying is like, hopefully you can see the little crosshair. I don't know if I can change the color of that crosshair, but that's where my pen is, which is normally where my mouse would be. Here you can kind of see where I'm coloring and whatnot. It just makes that like so much easier. I do like the art tablet, but like I said, I've never had a chance to use it until recently, until after Paint.net 5.0, and it just works a lot better now. Thank goodness, because I was having a difficult time with it before. Anyway, so I want to finish up this dog, the dog's back leg here, and I am going to put some different colors into the dog instead of just that gray. You see, I've been adding some of the tan colors down in here, and I gotta add it kind of throughout, different spots. And I'll be working on some of these little guys probably. I started this one yesterday, and um, let's see. I kind of worked on this one a little bit. I don't know if I should have added teeth. It looks kind of scary, but it's okay. Green bean here looks sad. You sad little green bean. But yeah, I started on Hatchie. I'm still using the um, using the thing, the pen. I love the pen. It's pretty cool. Let's see what we can do here, especially with like signature. Heck yeah, got my little signature on there. See, we can do that. We can do that signature. You know, it's now this is a small image. It's nothing big, so it is very pixelated, which is fine. My game's a pixel game, you know. You see all the little pixels in here. And I know I did a video of me just doing the face, a little short. It was about a 3 minute short of me just doing the face. Here's the actual size of the image. Actual size is tiny. It's a tiny little image, but it's okay. We don't need anything big. Uh, I'm a minimalist, sort of. Okay, let's get some colors in here. Go for this brown, tan, or whatever. And size 3 probably. Don't need to be real dark brown. But yeah, each one of these little strands of fur that you see, these little lines, I drew every single one of them with this. I might have gotten carried away with it. You don't necessarily need to do that when you're painting or drawing. I could just fill this in with a color, but I want these dark colors in to be in behind all this. This does have a pressure point or a, sort of a pressure thing too. Let me see if I don't know. There's a couple buttons on the pin. I don't know exactly what they do. Like I said, I'm very new to this. There's a button in the back, like an eraser. Is it? Is this the right screen for my camera? Or is it the outside? Okay, yeah, this is right screen. So yeah, there's a couple little. These are two little buttons. There's like a positive and minus. I don't know, plus minus. Don't really have a plus and minus, but it's a button. You can press it. I don't know why. Oh, actually, it just presses right here. So this could be set up for something. And the eraser part is sort of a button. I still have not figured out what these are for. This does not have a battery in it or anything. Kind of kind of neat though. But the tablet here, it does have. Eh, the first time we used the tablet, it's dirty. You can see the buttons on the side here. This one scrolls in and out. I've got an undo button down here at the bottom. You can kind of set these up the way you want them, which I like. This is not a product review or anything. Um, it'd be cool if XPPN like had their own drawing software. That'd be great. It'd be much easier because I bought this in 2020 and I had not been able to use it at all because I didn't want to pay out the butt for you know more art um, software. I'd say GIMP probably supports it, maybe, but I'm so used to the paint.net up here that this one comes more natural to me. And to be able to set my pen up, my XP pen up in it is amazing, man. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's grab some a lot of color for this leg. I don't know how to make this leg. Uh, so we get the basic shape of it anyway. I drew an outline and I color. It's funny the way I work with this. Like I drew all these um, muscles, I guess. And let me kind of outline these and I'll show you. Do it in pink. So drew all these muscles. Not very to see. So like here, elbow. I looked at dog pictures, of course. You get the forearm here, and you got sort of a rib cage here. This is basic, what the structure of the dog. Hind legs, yeah, beaches, little paw here, uh, the big fluffy tail. But so I drew all these like sort of like that, but with different colors of gray. So like this one would be black, this one would be you know light gray, and then I go and fill them all in with these different colors, and I end up filling it in, filling like doing the fur so far, and then filling in the next piece with this color. This is the darker color of the dog. So I'd fill in the elbow. I'd fill in after I'd done all the fur around it. Do this piece, do all the fur. Do this piece, do all the fur. Do this section through here. Do the fur. Do this section. Do the fur. And I kept coloring them this color until now I'm at the back leg here. This drawing, and I'm very new to this pen, so I didn't really want to stream this whole process. It's kind of a pain in the butt learning something new. I'm gonna get comfortable here. Turn myself around. Turn around. I had coffee. Yeah, some good coffee. Some good stuff. Okay. Oh, my cord is stuck. Dang it. Come on, cord. Why do you get tangled up under stuff, man? Yeah. 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 I may have to unplug my. Hold on a second. I gotta unplug my XP tablet for a moment because my cord is stuck under everything. And I can't pull it over here and sit comfortable. Get over here. It's like a hillbilly version of get over here. Mortal Kombat. Technically, I'm a hillbilly. I've been in Michigan for so long. I guess you can call me a hillbilly. I don't know. Hillbilly. Uh-oh, I gotta. Okay. Phew. That had a black screen for a minute there. Oh, what's the mouse stuck under? Come on, mouse. Man. Okay, what happens is I have to unplug my modem sometimes and my laptop and switch sources for the battery. And when I do that, one battery's up front here and one's in the back down here, the inverters. So the cords get braided together eventually, and all my little cords that are in between them, they get braided up with them. Horrible, horrible, man. Horrible. Let me turn this around too. Turn my laptop around a little bit. Okay. Now I don't have to look at the laptop screen. I can view you know the screen on the XP pen. And this is very strange. I thought this needed it's this thing came with a power cord, and there's like no use for it. It just plugs straight into. It's got it's got two. Okay, it's got a HDMI cord that you plug into the HDMI port, and then it's got like two little USB type cords. This one says connect with power adapter, but there's no use for it. I don't get it. I don't know what it's for. It doesn't do anything. I don't have it plugged up. I didn't know the thing worked without that. So before I was trying to plug in the power adapter, and everything else. Now what I can do is I can use the screen my Nintendo Switch also. Uh, I know you can't see the screen, but we can. It's the XP screen. You can actually, if I can use a laptop screen too, though, so it doesn't matter. I can use a lot of stuff. Um, my favorite thing to do is to use. I have a little tiny projector, and I can pull that screen down up front of my van, and you can use it as a. How we go? Okay, I need to shrink this. Quit talking. Squirrel. Yeah, we get the squirrely in there. It's that caffeine, man. Caffeine, ADHD, perfect. Oh, let's see here. Let's grab these colors over here. I'm trying to finish this leg up today. I'll have to redo some of this up here. But see, I'm down here with the thicker. Well, I don't need to be that thick though. And one thing about me, when I'm painting and stuff, I actually turn my screen or my canvas. I'll turn my canvas sideways so that I can still get these curves. You know what I mean? I will flip that canvas all over the place. I touch the canvas. I'm hands on with canvas because my fingers want to draw in one particular direction, back towards me or forward, not up and down or like this. So now I'm pulling the pen back towards me, and I'm getting that same parallel universe. No, getting the same parallel line. Let's pick up some of this color up here, that brighter color. Now, this is your little eyedropper. It picks the color picker. It picks whatever color and you go with it. Now, I don't know if you can hear this pen on the screen. I'll bring it up close to the mic here. Listen, it's kind of cool. So this is as close to. I mean, it's very close to traditional. I was always a traditional artist, painting on canvas or drawing on paper or blah blah blah. Yakety smackety. Put some toes back here. Like I said, I don't have to redo this fur going this way. It's okay. The feet kind of white. That's the reason I put this color down here too. 'Cause, you know, this is supposed to be an Australian Shepherd. I'm not perfect with drawing, you know, animals. Kind of with the face here. I don't. It's okay. It seems like the teeth are a bit crooked though. Like they should be more angled this way, and I might go change that. It looks okay. I mean, it's no big deal. No biggie. But just something off about it. And I did do the title screen eyes with the pink my channel colors, which are these, except for bright, more like these. And then my other channel colors. Yes, there's my channel color. So I did one eye with the magenta and one eye with the. Honestly, I don't know how you say that. Crayon? What do I call it? Crayon? Crayon? No. Yeah, blue. Blue greenish. Very bright. 256. Yeah, 192, 100, 100. Anyway, I thought it said achievement. Achievement! Let's go back over here to the leg. Zoom out on that. Oh, let's see here. The fur baby makes me miss my little buddy. Uh, my little buddy, a little bear, and my mother's dog. He passed away. It's a little while ago now, maybe 3 months ago. Nope, maybe longer than that. I'm not sure. He, he was my little buddy. I need to brighten this up. Okay, he's over here. You see, you can brighten it all the way up almost. Just make it translucent or transparent or opacity. Why would you? Yeah, we're gonna make it see through. Fancy words in their text. Let's see, make it a little more. I need to be able to see that popping through there. There we go. And what I gotta do later with this is go and like change this alpha channel background to a couple of different colors just to see if I've got any. You can kind of see it here on the face. You can see some of that coming through, which is fine. That's no big deal. But I need to check it against different. And I'm only using black and white backgrounds for the backgrounds of the dog like this. When I do the drawings, I have a couple of these drawings, man. I don't sit and talk and explain everything when I'm sitting and drawing, but I work on a couple hours a day. That's why it takes like 2 or 3 days. If I sit and did this in one day, it'd be done. No, probably not even a day, a few hours. But when I'm on live streams, it takes a little longer. Just because I like to explain things. Maybe I could teach somebody something. Who knows? I think Mama Gamer said I've taught her a couple things about doing some of this stuff. And like this would be the same as doing it with a mouse, except I'm a lot faster with this. My fingers flow a lot faster. Uh, so that's the big difference in using a mouse over this pen. Nothing different really. The mouse is bigger. I'm just thinking about how a dog's foot looks. I pet that dog. Mix some of that gray in with this. Let's go and do some of this too. Around the back edge. this front edge. Now I do take a smudge tool and soften this up a lot too. I still don't really have to. It looks okay when it's not. But with the smudge tool, it makes the fur look softer. Now this picture is going into sort of a swamp background. So I don't know if I'll actually need to paint this foot. It's going to be standing in a puddle of water. But I'll paint it anyway. Who cares? Paint the whole foot. Let's brighten this up. Grab that white, make it a little see-through. I like painting this. It's cool. I need to bring this on down, though, I think. There we go. That looks like a hoof. It's a horsey. Oops, text. Confused. I forgot to switch tools here. Doggy feet. Doggy feet. Maybe a couple toes. Maybe just like two. What's the dog's kind of coming at you, so these paws are bigger than these little skinny back legs. I can make that might need to make this leg a little thicker. Matter of fact, I'll make a wheel. I bought this XP pen in 2020. Did not get to use it any. I think I used it as a Nintendo Switch screen once when my nephew was out here. Just because it used very low power. You just plug it into a USB power source. I'll thicken that back leg up some. Same with this one probably. Let's draw a little white here. And go back to that brown. Change this a little. Yeah, the legs to be more brown. Back to this one. And I'll make some of this fur underneath here. Oops, that's a little too bright. A little bit of tan color on top of this. Hopefully you can hear my voice okay. I don't know. I haven't even. Oh, hopefully I don't have the buzzing sound. I do have the buzzing sound. I'm about to fix that. This microphone, man. Most of the time, this one does. But let me fix that buzzing. Take a second. Got to switch over. I was plugged into the metal inverter, which makes a buzzing noise. And I am sitting back and relaxing, so my voice is very quiet. Um, Let me also adjust OBS. That way you guys can actually hear what I'm saying. See, my voice is way down here. It's way down here like this. Okay, let's go to advanced. Do some double monitoring. Hello, testing. One, two, three. See, this is set on like 300. Now I can hear my voice coming in. My laptop's at like 30% probably. Yeah, oh, 20, okay. Let's turn this up. I don't know if this. Let me see something. Does this affect that? Testing one two. Testing one two. Testing one two. Okay, so if you might be able to hear that over top of my voice, my other voice. It's weird. Okay, stop that. Yeah, this is set up 300. Desktop is you're not even hearing any audio from desktop, but blah 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 blah. Anyway, back to this. I can't really boost this any higher. I don't think. Why is that so low? Get low. Microphone's like right against my face. No, it's not it. Microphone is this using? Is he using this one up here? Uh, is he using the laptop microphone? Let me check something. Sir, which mic are you using, sir? Okay, you're using that, but what is this one? Oh, that's the camera outside. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I think it's using the. I think it's using. Is it using this one? No. I don't know what microphone this is using. It's supposed to be the headset though. Where's the sound of my voice coming from? Hello, hello, hello. Does it sound clear? It sounds clear, so it's got to be the one on my face. You may wondering, I'm talking about this one. I'm picking up that tapping at all. Hello? Where's the microphone at? I don't know. I don't know where it's at, man. It's got to be using this one. I thought it was using this one over here. This is the little Bluetooth one. This one does a good job too. I just got it connected to the gaming laptop though. And I don't know. I don't know which one's using me. I don't know. As long as you can hear me. As long as you can hear me. Don't even matter. I don't even know who's listening. Okay, let's do the thing that we gotta do with the dog back leg. I wanna do the thing with the dog back leg. Do. Might finish this up today, huh? Don't get my freaking microphone or get the stupid phone to catch up. It's latency garbage. Okay. I hate phones, by the way. Phones have been the downfall of man. Smartphones have been the absolute downfall of everybody. I can live without mine. I live out here in the middle of nowhere. It's still about the only thing I use mine for as a way to read chat on YouTube. It's like, man, when I'm outside, don't, I'm still, I'll text my buddy I'll text my buddy to see if he's on or whatever. But I don't use my phone. You want to get a hold of me? You talk to me face to face, or jump in YouTube chat. Okay, I gotta bend my legs up here. Getting comfortable. Wait, when did I switch to that color? I picked the wrong color. It's fine, whatever. mm, light fur in the behind the leg here too. So the light source would be like over somewhere, shining toward behind the dog, but shining towards it, sort of. That's why I got all the highlights all the way there. I guess like this leg and this side of the leg and up in here and over on this side. So technically, I need to make this darker. To be honest, technically, go in with like this. Bring in some dark fur in here. Not too much. Okay. Mm, good enough. If I could darken this up a little. Like drawing with color pencils. Excuse me. Horse. Horsey. Go in there with that color. Damn it. Phlegm. Phlegm. What is it? I got some phlegm. Got some snot in my throat. Basically. Let's see here. Do you want to keep going with that color out here? I don't know. Maybe. Might as well color that in because it's hard to get in between all those little lines there. Don't worry about that fur right there. There's something there I gotta redo. Bring that other layer of fur over top of this. Let's make that a little more see-through. That way that gray and that brown will kind of blend together. And that light tan color and the brown will blend together. Dang, I'm still hoarse. Stop being a horse. Come on, horsey. Hey, my voice is about to crack. Crack. Let's see here. Let's drag some of that up. Zoom out or move this down rather. I need a second because there's like a little thing I can drag my thumb on. It zooms in and out. They need a second one on here that like scrolls up and down or side to side or something. So I could probably set it up to do that, but get some of this brown in here. Some of the brown lines. Brown, like brown. Dang it. Let's see. Should I bring some of the brown colors up into here somewhere? Probably. Whoop. Let's hit the brightness button on the. I didn't know this thing had buttons on the side of it. Yes, man. Here. Learn something new. Probably shouldn't I? Bring some of that brown color up into this tail. I love doing like twisty artwork too. Almost like braided. That's one of my favorite things to do. I did this painting of a tree once. I'm not sure what I did with that painting. I can't remember. I probably gave it away, but it was just this big twisty tree, and it was standing out in the middle of these tall, sort of background trees, I guess. All the other background trees look the same except for this one. It stood out. That's why I don't know. I like unique things. I like something that stands out from all the rest. That's why I always say, like, be yourself. Create yourself. Be yourself. Don't follow what somebody else does. You're just, I get that thing. Like some people follow, some people lead. I'm not a follower, not a leader, but gee, I wouldn't follow me. uh, but yeah, be yourself. Be unique, man. Be unique. We're all unique, unless you try to be like everybody else. That's just boring. Oh, I got the new Nike. Who cares? Oh, I got the new. I don't even know purse names. It's a brand name though. So, I got that new Corvette. Yeah, everybody in Michigan's got one. I got that new Ferrari. Oh, yeah, good luck with that. Never did care about things like that. Still don't. Sure, it's pretty once. Make it unique, man. Build. See, Ferrari don't want to do that. They got a business to run. They want to make the new one. They'll make the new one every 2 years, every year. So you'll buy the new one. No, thank you. I don't know. I don't even know if Ferrari's still around. Whatever other sport car there is, they make all cars disposable nowadays. Breaks down, go get a new one. Yeah, this world ain't for me, man. Not like that. Disposable cars, disposable phones. That's why I hate phones too. It's like the stupidest thing in the world. We got the new iPhone. So, uh, give me that new iPhone. New Samsung. Whatever. Honestly, I like Samsung phone compared to like iPhone though. But I'm not a big fan of phones. Not a big fan at all. Like passive aggressive Bob Ross. That's it. That's what it is. Especially my especially little highlights right up here. Come here, doggy. Put some little highlights up here. And maybe a couple down here. Make it a little bit see through. I'm gonna call that see through, not opacity. Use my butt opacity. Kiss my butt opacity word. Who uses that? It's like everybody in the English dictionary. Not this guy. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. I need to put a little bit highlight here, I think, on this edge of the elbow or shoulder rather. Yeah, his elbow's connected to his neck. There we go. Makes that stand out a little better. Um, finish up this leg. I'm gonna completely redo these in a moment. Dang it, man. Let me clear my throat. Don't have to go in there with that too far. See through. Line art. Yeah. Just drawing lines. That's all I'm doing. Lines with curves sometimes. Sometimes it has a curve like these. Meow, meow. What do I do with a drunken sailor? I don't know where that song came from. What do I do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Actually, want to go a little darker with that. Just undo those last few lines up there. Make it a little more colorful, maybe. But I need to bring some of those tan colors in somehow. Don't want it to be too strong. Also want it to be there. Very, very faint. Maybe I could actually blow this up and just go in here like that. Do bigger areas of the tan. There we go. Like that. A little more see-through. Bring it down in here. Don't want to go to the same one twice too many times though. Yeah, okay. Actually, bring it a little bit bigger. A little bit more. I mean, it's barely there, so there we go, like that. Some tan colors in mixed in with this. This dog is very multicolored. It's a multicolored doggy. Mm, Let's do the same thing up here, maybe. Just a little bit. Yeah, like that. Kind of looks dusty. It's a dusty old doggy. Hey, he's been traveling, man. He's been doing some things. He had to travel through that dust storm. He had to go through a swamp. This is a scooter, by the way. Scooter has seen some stuff. Scooter has seen some things. Okay, he's been through mud, swamp, sand, a volcano, scaled a cliff once. Crazy dog. So he has seen some stuff, man. Let's see, let's make this a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna try to drag some of that color over into the face of it just very faintly. There we go. Almost like a watercolor painting or something. Look at Scooter's eye. You know he's seen some stuff. Got a couple little furs over in his area that kind of looks weird. That ear. I want to bring some of that darker color up in there a little bit to give it a little more contrast. Let's do a little bit more actually. Can't even see that. Still can't see it. Dang it, Scooter. Clean yours out, bud. There we go. I might have got a little too much of that. There we go. Okay, it's better. Okay, Scooter. I'm gonna have to take you into the blendy tool, smudge bucket, and we're gonna do a little blending on his back legs. They ain't so sharp looking. Does that sound good? Does that sound good, Scooter? Scooter. I've been using like a pressure of 7 seems to work really good for the fur. And of course, like tiny. Just pretty much blending each strand of hair through here. I don't know how well you can see that happening, but it's happening. Just blending those fur colors together. You can drag them backward, drag them forward, go back and forward. And I'm going to drag that light back out over top of that. Kind of like that. It's just taking away those jagged edges of the pixels. Pretty much. Pull this back out more. And it's okay if it's blurry. Scooter is in action. He's moving. He's an action puppy. Let's track some of this up a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of leave those little pixels too. I mean, I can leave those pixels. I don't know I don't know what you got to do with this, but um, it's okay with some of those little sharp edges. It gives it more focus, I guess. I'll change this to a size 3 and change the pressure a little bit. And I'll drag some of these little fur outwards into this alpha channel. Uh, that'll make it look like the fur is very fluffy when you put it against the background. He's fluffy. You shouldn't have named him Fluffy. Fluffy. Fluffy Scooter. Eep, beep, 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 beep. Scooter, how's your tail up there, buddy? Take this, make it a little stronger. How strong is that? That's pretty good, actually. Let me keep going with that. I want this tail to be bushy. It's going to be extremely fluffy. I know you probably can't see what it's doing, but when I put this against a different colored background, it'll stand out. I'm just making it fluffy. Oh, rather bushy. It's a bushy tail. Hmm. I don't know what's going to go on in here, but I'm taking my pen and dragging it over just a little bit like that. Oh, well, you can see that. Just to make it fluffy. Make the hotel fluffy. The hotel. Okay, click OK. We're good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this entire image and put it against a different color background. Select all, cut, and I'm gonna take this field bucket and just color it in with like red or something. That's definitely not red, is it? It'll flatten his image or something. Oh, well, I gotta do this. Sorry. Whee, whee. Color that in. And wow, that's a very pink color. What the hell? It looks red on my laptop and very pink on my. What color is that? Okay, okay. Yeah, it was. I guess it was. Okay, it looks orangey on my laptop. This laptop has a horrible, horrible screen, by the way. This HP Envy, the colors are so washed out. It's horrible. And on the tablet here, it looks very red, which is fantastic color, by the way. Let's paste that as a layer. So there's Scooter, and you can see the little fluffy tail. You see how I fluffed it out there. So now it looks all fluffy. This needs a little more fluff up here. You can see there's a couple of spots here I need to fix. Here's where I colored Fluffy in, or erase some of Fluffy or whatever. We'll use that eraser tool and fix some of these little things. This is where I drew an outline earlier. So I can take these and knock them out of here. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. Actually go in with a 5, size 5. There we go. And it's pretty good. Is it right there? Nope, it's on the screen. All right. Oh, you can see some of the red around. Like I said, this stuff fine in here. It'll be blended into the background, whatever background I use this on. I just want to get rid of the little outline stuff that shouldn't be out here. Somewhere I've erased, or if this year is too long, I erased it and you can't see it. It's like leftover. Gotta clean up. Gotta do clean up, man. Got this paw down here. Little pixel there. Looks like there's a couple of pixels sticking out here. I think that's where I drew the tail too big one. Once I didn't like it. I did not like that tail, so I erased it and I did another one. And I made this one fluffy. Yeah. A little bit of hair right there sticking out. It shouldn't be. And I'm going to take this in and color it in a little bit better. So we're just going to grab this color, make it soft, and opacity. Oh, goodness. Sorry, I had a little bit of hiccups there. Damn it. Like, why do I always get hiccups? Well, I eat stuff that gives me heartburn for one thing. All the time. Actually, it gives me acid reflux, and then the acid reflux turns into hiccups. And I just trying to find my. Trying to grab my coffee over here. Come here, coffee. Coffee. Boy, my coffee thing is dirty. I need to clean this. I made some coffee this morning and it had way too much dang sugar in it. I accidentally put too much sugar. You know when you try to dump a little sugar out of the bag, but then a lot more comes out of than a lot more comes out than what you wanted to come out, and it ends up being like it's almost like drinking. It's like drinking I don't know a mocha with 3 times the extra sugar. Basically, I'm going to get diabetes just drinking this coffee if I don't already have diabetes. Which I ain't worried about because I do have some sugar issues. I notice when I get like low, if I don't eat something sugary for a long time, I get extremely tired, and it stays that way for days. But I think that's from drinking all the sugary alcohols that I used to drink. So corner store alcohol. I'm going to bring out a couple little furs. I can do it this way too, just with a pen. This is easier. It's easier than the smudge tool. sharpen up a couple of these. A little darker or brighter or whatever. You know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. Make them stand out. Each one of these little hairs are unique. Okay, let's go. Okay, I gotta fix something here. So he's got a little gap. Well, everybody's a little gap here. Let's fix it. Brings it a little further out. Sir, why do you have a gap in your hair? It's a receding hair fur line. I don't know. Okay, use your eraser. Okay, we gotta darken it up. And it won't erase if I don't. Also stiffen it up some. There they go. Okay, let's go around, scoot a little bit more. Check up here. I could erase that little dark area there. Smooth that out a little. And add a little this color. Dan. No, no. There we go. Okay, how does his back leg turn out? I didn't even look at his back leg. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, Scooter get his back legs. I mean, okay, let's cut this back off here. Cut it, and we're erase all this again. The best way to do this, I found out, is to I'm always using hotkeys, so Control A selects all, and if you hit the delete, well, yeah, it'll flatten the image first. Flatten it or merge it. That's pretty much what that means. Merge an alpha channel or whatever. Anyways, press delete. Now I'd always been going hitting Control X, which cuts it again, but that loses my original image that's in clipboard. Anyways, if I press delete though, I don't lose my dog image. I can repaste it. There's Scooter. Scooter is finished, I think. I mean, I'll probably go in and tweak more things, but that's pretty dang good. It's pretty good for a doggy. He's been through a lot, man. He's been traveling for like 27 levels. Well, 20, 20. How many do I have? I don't even know how many I have. 24, 20. Anywhere's between 20 and 27, somewhere in there. I've lost count. I still need to do a lot of level work too. Uh, it's a lot of work, but I had to like stop and do some of this work too. You know what? I'm gonna save that initial. That turned out pretty good actually. I think I'll probably redo it. That's the way I always do my signature, my art signature. But we're gonna cut that, and we're gonna use that art signature later on. Just gonna save it as, and we're gonna save it in our MV folder there. ESV, our real name, initials, or you just call me Ashes. Save, sure, why not? We'll add some highlights. We'll make it funky looking. Add some drop shadow in behind there. Get our neon colors going on. What we got here? I like that drop shadow too. It's pretty cool. It's always fun to play with. Bleh. We'll go over here. Reduce the size of that just a little bit. There we go. And then we'll add our other color on the other side. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Okay. You know what? Let's go back and do it one more time. Sure. And then we'll go ahead and add that again on the other side. Okay, and then we'll add a drop shadow underneath it. And we're done. That's a lot of drop shadow. There's a heck of a lot of drop shadow. I don't know why I'm doing this many. Just kind of see what it looks like. So there we go. Now we got our neon. We got our neon. I don't know. I was messing around. I'm not gonna say that. We got our GTA 3. Is it GTA 3? Vice City? Yes. Yep. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it off at the settings because I don't need it on here. Save. I already have sort of a swamp image drawn, but I'm not gonna show you that one. I can't show you everything, man. Gotta keep some things a surprise. Surprise, me the surprise. Gotta have a surprise once in a while. Okay, this other dog image I did with a mouse. So I've been going through and fixing this one too with you can tell the difference. Like it don't have all the little. I did do some of this already with the pen, but like this section that I did with a mouse, and it just looks different, you know. And a lot of this I redid. I tried to bring out with the pen because I can do each, like I said, each individual furs, and I've been trying to match up the dog colors too to kind of look the same, and because they are, it's just different. I tried to keep him, like this color of gray on this side of his face, and a little lighter color on this side. The tans and the bright colors where they're supposed to be. This one, it needs more tan down here. Yeah. The lighting is coming from this side on this picture. So I did do some. You can see some of the fur that I went in and redone. But I mean, it looks okay. It looks okay on the background that I'm using it on. I think I have it already set up down here somewhere. Where you at? Where you at, Scooter? Where you at, Scooter? Run to the worst. Like here's the title screen. I think yeah, I used a JPEG for some reason. I'm not sure why. But you can see the eye color. This one I also did with a mouse, which is a pain in my butt. This dog took me 2 or 3 days, man, just dragging all this fur out with a mouse. And it's hard to make a curve with a mouse. Not like a pencil. Like with the pencil, you see I okay. Here's the mouse, circling nose, and here's the pencil. It just does a lot better. But I need to go in and redo a little bit of this. I need to put some dark around this eye. I just need to do a bunch of stuff. Um, because I found a better tool to do it with, instead of just my mouse. I tried to keep this dark spot around his nose on all the images. Here, if you can see it. Yeah, that's the side of his nose. Same thing. Well, you can't see this one, but it's there. It's there a little bit. And the little tans around this side. Same thing here. Little tans. It's hard to keep all that fur the same when you're going between these pictures. But anyways, let me open that. This one. Where you going? This is the one I used in the game, or did I use a PNG? No, it would have been that one. I guess it's this one. Alright. PNG. Now that I can get in here with this pencil, I can put a little bit of darkness around this eye and fix a few things. This cab. I'm probably I don't know. I don't know if I mean it looks kind of cool with the pink eye and the it's my channel colors. And here's one. Here's the ESV I drew with the mouse. You know, that was good. Let's go ahead and put our little signature on here, I guess. Is this, how big is this? Yeah, I don't like that already. I do this one in 24. This one's last year's picture. Okay. Anywho, I do want to go in and darken around some of this. Because I can't get more details now with this pen. I want to fix some things, you know. I want to bring more details into things, man. It's not something that needs to be fixed, really, but some areas that need more detail. My vision's horrible. It's getting worse. I noticed when I'm drawing with this tablet, it's sitting in my lap right now. And I know you can't see me that well. You can't even see me at all. But here's the way I'm sitting. Is I can pull this down. So I'm sitting here just drawing like this. Um, but see where I stuck my head the other day. I made a bobo. My van door. The wind was blowing so hard out there. My van door kind of closed against my head. The little seam in the door when it's sliding back, the seam just hit me right in the forehead. I was bent over, and it kind of hurts. My hair's weird. My comb over. Got my comb over going on. You know. Let's come in dark. So this. Yeah, I want to take like some of these areas just where it's gray like this, and just add some lines, and especially around the nose and more areas. You don't have to add a ton of lines. You just want the indication that it's fur, sort of. But I do want to darken around this eye though a lot more, and also around this eye over here. Same thing. Just keep going with this. Hopefully, am I on the right camera? I don't even know. Am I still? Yeah, okay. I am. I'm on the right camera. Yeah, this is a lot better at drawing fur. It's very useful. It's a very useful tool. First time I've been able to use it. Really. Used it a little bit. I tried to set it up with paint.net before, but they took it out for a little while. And I think they re-added the support back in. It works great now. Yeah, you can see how that fur is just kind of coming alive now around these areas. Now I will probably go back and do this entire image like this. That's a little not what I wanted there. Okay, I'm gonna turn my canvas so you can still going up there. There we go. My nose itching. Actually, my mustache is itching. Scooter has some very dark fur, like in these two spots here. I don't know why the dogs got their fur like that. It's a cool little pattern. Couple of dark spots. You got one here too that'll darken this up. It's like eyebrows. He's evil. It's evil puppy. Let's take a peek at our eye here, oh boy. Scooter, you got some eyebrows. Get that side eye going on. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Gray. Yeah, here's a little bit more darkness in here. Yep. So we're gonna add some black around the eye here. And now that I can actually do it, way easier, man. Back. See, I wish I could have done all this before. Add a little bit of an eyelid. You're not gonna see it as much on this side of the face, but because it's sort of turned, that's okay. Now how do I have? I don't even have that much tan around that side of the face, to be honest. More gray. So let's grab this color and bring it over here a little more. Maybe. Bluish gray. Like I said, this was harder to do with a mouse. Hey, Lindsay Truth, how you doing? I'm painting my puppy. I'm trying to make all my puppies look the same, sort of, except for this one. This one has my different color eyes, but uh, it's different looking at the different, trying to draw different angles of a dog. Oh my gosh, this is just a pain in the butt to draw. To do, yeah. I'm using my tablet today. Before I was like this picture here, and this one I used a mouse and keyboard just to draw all this little fur. And today I'm using my XP pen, which I have not gotten to use very much. Let me see if I can get on the right screen here. I'm not on the right screen. Yeah, this one. But I'm using my actual tablet. This didn't work with Paint.net for a while, the art software I'm using, and recently they updated it enough to be able to use it, and it works really well. So I'm going back through some of these, like this picture I drew with mouse, mouse and keyboard, and I'm going back through and redoing some of the fur and stuff. And I'm trying to match what I have for the other dog. Like this one, I drew completely with the XP pen, and you can see how much better this one looks. I like the fur and everything. It's still it's very small image, so it's pixelated. Like let me see what the actual view. So there's the actual view, and but that's okay. That's what I needed. It is a pixel game. Uh, So yeah, I've been going back through and kind of fixing around the eyes, adding more fur detail. And now that I can do that, it's so much easier with this pen, man. I love this thing. At one point, I was going to give this thing away because I never used it. Now that I'm able to use it, you know, I mean, if I could still ship it to the guy, I'd still probably give it to him. But I don't know. I can get my hands on a couple more. I've been seeing them on Facebook Marketplace, which is sketchy to order from. Anyways, we need to go in here and sort of darken around these eyes. Let me just straight up. Yeah, man, I've been so busy. I've been extremely busy. Working on this stuff and working on um, other things. I'm tired. I'm catching a few different people streaming. I think I seen you stream yesterday or the day before yesterday. Streaming. What was you streaming? I was kind of watching, but lurking. Let's see if I turn my. There you go. I better turn my canvas. I have a bad habit of turning my canvas, as you can see here. So I'm drawing like this. I'm drawing like this. I'll flip my canvas so I can get that same, flow with my work. I'll turn the whole thing. I'm like that with a painting too on the if I'm painting on a real canvas, I will turn that painting upside down just to get the same lines, same flow of lines. Which is okay. Let's see. Let's try to get a little bit of a lighter color in here too, like on some of this, where it might be brighter. Yeah, make it stand out too. Nice. Okay. Um, Let me zoom out a little bit so I see what I'm doing. Zoom back in. Let's do her. Eh, eh. Come on, man. Zoom in. There you go. The little zoom button's kind of hard to use sometimes. Um, hmm. Yeah, like all this around this edge. I want to come in and kind of redo a little bit. It looks so much better. It looks so much better, sharper. It's like my light's always coming from behind the dog too, sort of. And zoom in a little bit. Get some smaller details in there. Looks neat. Okay. Let's see here. Going around the other side. I said earlier, it's almost like a pencil drawing. Just a very vibrant, sort of. Getting way more detail with this pen. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll probably keep this. I probably won't use the smudge tool on this. I'll keep this very sharp. This is like the main title screen image for my game. So I want it to look nice, you know. And I don't have to do it like this. I mean, I could have just drawn a polygon puppy and, it doesn't really matter. But I like, you know, I like drawing. I like drawing, man. I like it. It's fun. Creating something from nothing. Well, I did look at reference images to be able to draw this stuff. This is a reference image, draw it off of references. There's changes, of course, but it's like if you look at two pictures side by side and end up trying to draw it. Of course, there's going to be differences, which is okay. Put your own little touch on things. I've had people use my drawings as reference drawings, and I always thought I was like, I drew even okay. I drew this praying hands image one time, and where the image came from, of course, is the artist. I can't remember the artist's name. um, but he did the praying hands drawing like centuries ago, and so I took that idea and I took a photo. This was for a tattoo that I was working on, tattoo design, and I took that image and the idea of the image, and I took a photo of my grandpa's hands. He was 80 some years old, and he was like 80 some years old. His hands were all wrinkly, and anyways, I used his hands and I redrew them. He held his hands together, to try to emulate that same image from centuries ago. And We did a really well job. But the image came out really well. And I ended up hand drawing it and painting it also. Oops, do that. Soften this up. Anyways, the guy that wanted, wanted the tattoo. He's got my grandfather's hands tattooed on his arm. I actually don't. I lost my pictures of like all my tattoos. Dang it! I've got them somewhere. I've got some backup somewhere, I'm sure. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And the guy was okay with that. So my grandpa's hands are well, I was gonna say immortalized, but I guess if the dude passes away, then not gonna be anymore. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So it's okay. It's okay. A little highlights around these part of my nose. Hey, BDB, how you doing? Hope you're doing all right, man. Just doing a few drawings of my puppy dog. Getting to use my XP pen today. I have not been able to use. Well, I mean, I started to use it again, and the XP pen, the software that I'm using here, the Paint.net, it wasn't really too compatible with this, and now it is. And man, I'm loving this thing. Uh, Anyways, I drew this dog completely with the XP pen, and like this one I drew with mouse and keyboard, and it was a little rough. It's hard to get these same sort of angles, uh, when you're drawing with a mouse. And this has just been so much easier. And I also drew this one with a mouse and keyboard. As you can tell the difference, man, between like this one and this one's very pixelated because it's a tiny picture. Uh, but it's been such a. I can show you the. I think I can show you the X. Yeah, am I on the right screen? Yeah. Okay. Like you can see the, the pin and stuff here. Uh, this has been like it's been a miracle that I haven't used this before, or it's like why haven't I not used this thing before? After it, well, after the Paint.net 5.0 came out, I guess they added the support back in for this, and I've been able to use it recently, and it's been awesome. So, anyways, I'm going back through these. I drew this one last year with a mouse, and I've been going back through and like, you know, putting smaller details in with this thing. It's like so much better at doing this. See these little furs, little fur man. I can actually do this without just using a smudge tool to do it with. That is the, well, that's the thing. I love this thing. This has been pretty cool. So yeah, I've been doing that. The game's coming along slowly, you know. Lately, I've been working on more of this art, the sort of cutscene art more than anything. But I do have to go. I do have to get in and like finish designing the levels. I still have a lot of level work to do. And I'm trying to, there's 3 different angles of this dog. I'm trying to make sure I'm matching them all up to like all the where the fur would be, where the colors would be, and the same colors where they should be. I've kind of done it, I guess. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I should do those eyes in here or just keep my. I mean, it looks kind of cool that way. Keep my channel color eyes. Why not? I definitely want to. I definitely want to make around that other eye darker, cause this one's okay, I guess. But this one's not. Yes, it's been a fun process. Learning uh, this XP pin. I'm really enjoying it, and I want to draw. I just want to like draw random things now. But I really need to work on my game though. Check above the dog's eye here. Get this little bit. Yeah, it should be all dark to be honest. Sort of. And it's okay. I'll do it all dark. It's like drawing each individual fur. But hey, that's what you draw fur. Yes. Anywho, I'll get in here and fix this up. Yeah, a little bit darker fur there. That's okay. Um, yeah. Just let the fur go where it wants to go. Can't see that on this side really, so it's okay. Don't need to worry about that. Yeah, but man, I've been enjoying just drawing with this thing. Been really enjoying it. Really enjoy drawing with it. It's like fur. I love to paint fur and water. Um, like doing the little twisty stuff right here. I love doing that type of thing. Oops, just made it line up there. Gotta finish the bottom of his foot. Yeah, I love doing like this type of wavy lines. The fur looks nice. Yeah. So I gotta get some darker lines in here. So let's go that. Let's go do that. Um, Now that I can bring each one of these little pieces of fur up in here, get around this nose better. Get around his snoot. Gotta boop the snoot. Boop. Get a little darker. I can actually get closer to that. I don't have to worry about it. With the mouse, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do this. It's just mouse and keyboard. I could get right up next to that nose, bring those lines out like that. Hand with just my hand and a piano can. I like it. I'm so sad. Let's make this a little more see-through. Opaque, opacity, whatever. I don't know if I actually need to do any up here, but I will bring some. Trying to go on the same sort of curve I did before, I guess. It's kind of okay. So make that a little bit more soft. Sure. Let's go over here and I appreciate you guys dropping in. Art does make the time fly. Oh heck yeah, man. It does. It absolutely does. Oops. Too bright or too dark. Okay, that's better. Mm. I could sit and draw on this for hours and hours and hours. It's like one of those things you have to have a you have to stop somewhere. But as an artist, I don't want to. I would just go through until each little piece of hair is perfect. But you have to stop somewhere. You can't just keep going and going and going. I do need to bring some of this down here. Well, there has to be an end point somewhere. That's the thing too. You can do too much in art. You can go too far. If you're not careful. I'm not trying to make it look realistic or anything. I do want it. I do want it to look like it's been painted. Which which it has been painted, but I don't want to be. uh, I'm not too much into photorealism, anything like that. But then this is, nowhere near photorealism. Uh, keep on some of these lines over here. I'm basically doing just line art. Just doing line art, man. Hey, Zevi. Draw my puppy. I do want to go in and do. I want to make it. There's a sign I want to make too. I want to make some. It's a auto save point in my game, so I'll probably work on that a little bit too. I'll try using this pen to do that with. I haven't tried the pen before. It's good to see you guys in here. I appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate it. Just drawing a puppy. I need to put a little bit of that tan color in his ear here too. To be honest with you, I don't have much of that in here. This color up here. I did it in this ear. Um, I should probably do it in all of them. It's supposed to be the same dog. So yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? He's like, no, I got a different hairstyle for this picture. Looks awesome. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, I was explaining earlier. I did this drawing here with the mouse and keyboard, and it was one of the most. It's very hard to get the flow of the fur with a mouse, you know. So I used the smudge tool a lot, and I also did this one with a mouse and keyboard, and you can tell the difference. And this one I did with my XP pen. Uh, I finally got Paint.net is the application I'm using. Yeah, it is hard. Uh, it is very difficult. So Paint.net is the application I'm using. It's free, and they updated it to work with the art tablets a little better, which you can see here. So I got, you know, and this is just so much easier for me, and it's um, it's turned out really good. I like it. So you can tell the big difference between the fur. This is like each individual fur is drawn, and this one's just smudge tool with the mouse and the keyboard. But I've been going back through and like fixing a lot of this, just adding in the fur details. Same with this one, you can see the little fur lines that I've been adding in, and it just makes it look so much better. And it was a long process with the mouse and keyboard. It was horrible. How long did it take you to make each one? Probably. I mean, not like sitting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It doesn't look too bad, but just want to get more details in there. Um, I'd say it took me like 2 days to finish it, but not like the whole 2 days. It's maybe like 2 or 3, maybe 3 hours a day to do these, maybe 6 hours, something like that. And this one, same thing. This one did not take as long, actually, just because it's been easier to draw with this pen. I'm already wearing the tip of my pen out, which this comes with more. comes with more tips, which is pretty cool. I don't know if there's a difference in these tips. I've never checked these out before. No, they're all the same. Okay. Oh wow, this is pretty cool. Savvy, savvy. Uh, it ex. Oh, they're called nibs. I didn't even know what they're called. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, this has been a lot easier. It's been a heck of a lot easier, and I can just get more details in here, which I'm really enjoying quite a bit. Let's see, a lot more detail in the fur, which I do enjoy. It's been now it looks like I can't stop drawing. I can just do this so much faster. But like I said, I have like so much to work on still for my game. It's a pain in the butt. I have like a lot of the level designs I have to finish. I'll get there eventually. It's just gonna take me a little while still. And now it's my buddy moved up here onto his farm, so I'm gonna be outside like helping him a lot more too. And I still make time to work on my video game though during the day. Hopefully I'll be able to stream some of it. Yeah, you can see my smudge tool there at the end of all his little fur. And let's change that back to size 30. Bring some of his fur out around the edges. Oh yeah, I gotta get some of that tan color up inside the ear too. I forgot about that. I already forgot it. Savvy. Hey, Mama Gamer. Yeah, Mama Gamer, I have adjusted my volume. Thank you very much. And I don't know why it's low. Well, one thing, my headset's flipped up. But yeah, I tried to adjust that earlier. It's the way I'm sitting. So I'm sitting down here like this. I'm sitting like this. um, it makes my voice really low when I'm looking down like this. But I can't stick it in my mouth. I'll stick it in here like this. Can you hear me now? Mama? Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason, this is very low, though. I don't know why. I adjusted it earlier. It's up to like 300%. And I can't get it. You can see my voice is right here. You can see it's not going up very high. This won't adjust any further. It only goes to 100, but you can knock it up a few. I might have to like go into here, the sound settings, and delicious Mac, um, and do the microphone boost. But this thing's horrible. Th- th- This it should be on recording. Oh, this is set to the default device for some reason. That's not even the one. It's supposed to be this one. I don't know how this got readjusted. I wanna set this. Hopefully my microphone will cut off, but uh, it's supposed to be this one. This one's the outside camera. I don't even know why that one's even turned on. Sound quality is good now. Oh, okay, cool. Oh well, I don't know. My stream's like paused, but there's a little micro. Yeah, it's already boosted a little bit through the windows. I don't know why that one was. It might have been where I unplugged this at one point. It's an outside camera that I have. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully it's better. And again, it's the way I'm sitting too. My voice is much lower when I'm looking down. It cuts off my windpipe. Did I just move that entire image? No. Okay, good. Anyways, I want to save these. Save all of these. I don't think I worked on this one any, but I want to save it anyway. Make sure I save all three of these. I need to work on this guy too a little bit. What do we got here? I'll have to come back in and work on this some. Uh, that is very low. Why is it so low? Oh, I hear my stomach growling. All right. Shut up, belly. Ain't got time to feed you. We don't have we don't have that much food. Just hold out for a little while. Let's go in here and do a little bit of this. Eyes are. I love like drawing eyes too. It's like one of the most fun things. And most time I'll draw one eye and then I'll flip it. You know, think it's just to draw two. Save, save. I need to come back in with this image and actually put some details in this eye. I have not yet. And I want to put the little wavy lines in there. It's like it's like one of the fun things I like doing too. Just drawing eyes, man. You got the little well, that's a little bit too much in it. I don't know why I did a pink eye on this title screen. I just thought it'd be neat, I guess. Actually, the color shouldn't even be. This is not even the iris. This is just the color of the eyeball. Well, his eyes are dilated. Let's grab this here real quick. I need to make this a circle. And I want to grab a little bit of that. Uh, and it's just, I need more blue. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need that much spotlight on it. He's got a pink eye. Yeah, pink eye. I know. If I switched, it did look like. So I had this one pink at one point. This one over here, and I had this one the blue color, but it looked horrible on this side of the. It looked really really bad on this side. It looked like he had a straight up pink eye. This should actually be a little bit more blue. It's kind of a wrong color, to be honest with you. Let's color this in here. I can leave some of that green in. It's fine. Let's go on with a dark color and do little tiny lines. It's not this. Okay. Can you see them? They're so tiny you can't see them. It's very pixelated. I swear, dude, I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna have to eat something. Mm, okay. Anyways, this is coming along nicely. Yeah. I save this one. Here's the one I. Here's the short I made that was drawing this head right here. For anybody that watched that short the other day, I just did the head. The rest of it, it took hours and hours to do all this here, but it was fun. It was fun to do. I just got finished with it. Well, it's not even finished yet. I got to finish the foot down here. It don't have some toes. It needs some toes, man. Actually, the toes aren't even finished here yet. These are kind of finished. um, I just finished up this back leg this morning, and I mean it's pretty much finished. And then I went back through because I'm using this XP pen now, and I wanted to put more details in around some of this fur. You can see the lines I've been putting in here. It's pretty easy to do with this. It'll take me a couple hours to finish these up, and I gotta bring some of the tan color fur down in here. It doesn't really matter if I do this or not, but I want it to look decent. Yeah, make absolutely sure I save all these. I can do my signature now. Yay! I can actually do it with this pen, man. This is awesome. I can do it really good. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Okay, that's see-through for some reason. Do a little bit brighter. Here we go. It's my heart. Well, that's not perfect. I messed up on the yes. Oh God, I can't even do it now. No, why can't I do my signature? I broke it. I broke my brain. Wait, anyways, I better stop that before I end up saving it by accident. Uh, I wanted to work on this little. Whoop, okay, this is hard to do with your hands touching everything. Save. Yeah. Okay. Close, close, and close. I wanted to do a little sign. I wanted to make a sort of a little road sign as a save point in the game. That way, uh, that way, like some of these longer levels, if you get halfway up them, or that way it would not be such a pain in the butt to if you fail, you wouldn't be all the way back to the beginning. So far, the levels reset you all the way back to the beginning. Oh God, yes, please save point. Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking about that. I was like, oh man, this is gonna. I can do a save point. I just gotta make a an image for it. And I wanted to use something like this, like a little road sign, medieval road sign. I don't know where I got this image from. I just looked up road sign and I thought this is cool looking. So I wanted to do something like this. And I wanted to try to use this XP pin. Please don't make don't make me rage quit. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? It is going to be a difficult game, but I did think about that. I was like, okay, maybe a save point in between here would be best. Yeah, I think this is a. I don't know if this is a 3D model or what this is, but a lot of the old signs, even the signs out here, people have rocks stacked up around them so the wind doesn't blow them over. And it's old road signs like this. There's a piece of wood that says the name of the street on it. I already know it's going to be difficult. Yeah, it is. It's very. I still have to try to get a PlayStation controller to uh, map or to figure out. Did your PlayStation controller ever start working on it, or did you just have to use the mouse and keyboard? I don't remember. I know we were talking about it one time, but I don't remember what the outcome was. Uh, but there's a thing it's either in Steam or it's drivers that you can install for the PlayStation controller, and they're called X Input. Uh, I think the X Input is like automatically set for Windows, Windows gaming and the Xbox controller. So the Xbox controllers just automatically work. You don't have to set anything up for any game, basically. It just automatically works. And Steam has Steam overlay controls. Yeah, I was able to get it to work. Oh, okay, cool. Oh. What about that menu though? Remember you said you couldn't do anything in the menu? Let me launch this for a second. Let me close all this real quick. I'll get this stuff back up here in a minute. You said the menu wouldn't do anything or something like that. You couldn't um, select any options in the menu, I think it was. I don't remember exactly. Um, Let me do something. Oh, I made something kind of cool here. I'll show you this in a minute. This is just a side project. I didn't see it at first. Let me put it on the beginning here, and we'll start this up. Hey, Epic Game Quest, Epic. Let me see if uh, actually my controller is not even connected to this, so I guess this is not gonna work, is it? Anyway, I'll use mouse and keyboard for a minute here, but yeah, I got it on WSAD. So inventory is I. It brings down that little menu, and the WS is this up and down. But I think you said something about the options. You couldn't get any of this to work or something. I'm assuming. I don't remember. Master Chaps, congrats on this. I know, right? I was gonna put that on there too. I was gonna pin the comment. I think that's probably the first 10K one I've gotten on a short. So that's pretty wild. Last night when I went to bed, it was at like 9.6. So I got the rest of the 400. I'm assuming. I forgot which one it was. I forgot. Oh, it was the shotgun guy. I think it was horrible. Let me add my controller real quick. I don't even have Bluetooth turned on. Bluetooth, where you at? I'm always switching back and forth, so I always put my Bluetooth controls right there. I'm switching back and forth between the two different. Um, okay, this is paired and connected, and it's not connected whatsoever. It's lying. You're a liar, Xbox wireless controller. We gotta remove that one. Yeah, gotta remove it and re-add it. Cause I switch between two computers with this controller, so it gets confused sometimes. And we just add it in here, connect, and we are good to go. Once it says done, there we go. Okay, now I can control it with my controller. But the collectibles back, options, can move it up and down, back button, save it. Okay, return the game. Hello, Mr. Egg. I haven't played this in a while. So you can see I used my new textures on some of this, the little broken thing there. Okay, we did a little jump and fall. Whee! So I'll put some of my background that I've been working on. Little buildings that are in ruins. Whee! Get a little farting dog. Uh, but yeah, I gotta make like with the PlayStation controller and everything. It's not meant for a PlayStation controller. It's meant to be with the Xbox controller, but I would love for it to work for everybody though. You know, so I was just trying to make sure that it does work for PlayStation controller also. I can't. Uh, you got to make it work. You know, I need for it to work. Can I jump up there? Oh, that's kind of glitchy looking. I can't stop that from happening either. It's just a thing. It's the same thing with some of the sounds. Some of the sounds cut out on this, and I don't know why. It's a bad thing. I can't fix it, man. But I gotta try to make sure like all the controls work. You know, it's a sort of a little pain. I wish I could make a hover over thing for these. That way, the name of it and maybe an image would pop up too, like each individual thing here. That way, it tells you the name. But that's sort of why I have. I should have quit. Here's something else. So when you quit the game, it just quits. I should have that go back to the title. I should have a back to title. screen, and also a quit, I guess. So that might be something I'll add to in my menus. Back to title screen and also exit. But a safe point will be really easy to do, I think. Let me check something here real quick. Just a little checkpoint. We're gonna go to objects, and I'm gonna add a new one. I'm not gonna put animation yet. So checkpoint. It'll be a checkpoint. Checkpoint 0. You know what? Just well, yeah, I had to do 0. Okay. Don't need an animation yet. This will be an object group, I guess. Yeah. And the player is allowed to only the player. I've been learning a lot more about this application too, which has been fun. So it's like I'm always studying, I'm always doing something, even when better cough. I don't know what just happened, but it's choked on my own saliva. Hey, bad. Yay, checkpoints. Yeah, it should be easy. Let's see, checkpoint. I'm spelling with one finger here. I'm typing. Checkpoint a 0. I won't add any actions yet, but I should be able to. Let's see, not affected by gravity. We don't want that. We also don't want it to have any hit points or anything like that, or no attack points. And we want to make sure it's not pushable, so not pushed back by other objects. So it's like the main setup of everything. And I should be able to. Um, how did I do that? I'll be over here. See, here's load a file. So that's the load. There should be a save one here somewhere too. And I forget where's that. Save? No. I can always go look at my save. It should actually be right here on this screen, number 3. Or it could be switches too. Let me try switch. Save game? Is there a save game down here somewhere? This will be on this. It's the name. Okay, it's called Vania because the game was going to be a Castlevania style game, and for some reason that name stuck in there forever. But it's okay. So there should be a slot. Yeah, file slot. I forget how to do this. There should be a save option, but it is file slot. Anyways, let me go check. I've got a whole save menu up here that I can look at. Somewhere. It's been a while since I worked on this stuff. Here it is. Save game in there. Yeah, this is a lot. Let's see. What does this do? Apply screen effect? No. Let's see. Change variables. There it is. Yeah. File slot 0. Change switch save file switch on. Okay. Okay. So it is a variable. It's switches. It's under switches. Just got to do the same thing for that New checkpoint. I could have copied those, I guess. So switches. It's a switch. Okay. For this and save file. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. That's pretty much it. That that should be it. I shouldn't have to do anything else. Uh oh, maybe the file slot. Maybe. I don't even know. I don't even know if I need that in there or not. Because I think there's only one file slot. No. Okay. Okay. So let's not set this one. We'll take that one back off. Um. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I have to do. And then I'll go in here and do what I was going to do earlier. We'll open this up. We gotta take peeks at this, but I wanted to draw this. Something similar to this anyway. Yeah, it'll be a little object. So I want to make a new one. Uh, it's gonna be pixel. So 64 by no. This one will be 64. This one will be uh, maybe 128. How many times will 60? How many times will yeah? 128 divided by 16 equals 8. Okay, that's too big. We only need like 3. So 16 times 3 equals 48. Okay. 48 height and maybe 32 width. So this is gonna be our little sign. Control X. Gonna get that cleared out. And we're gonna paint a little pixel sign in here. Hey, so not yours. Yeah, appreciate you coming in and sharing and liking. Absolutely, we can always use that. I'm sitting here drawing, so I'm gonna draw something like this, but I want to do it my own way. Yeah, I want to try to do some stone. This is gonna be very pixely, by the way, so it's gonna be a little difficult, maybe. Okay, let's do a little pile of rocks for one thing. I'm gonna change this to a size 4. Yeah, like that. Make a little rock right there. Maybe there's one stacked under here somewhere. Little bitty one there, and another one down here. This is so much easier, man. So much easier to draw with this thing. I'm using my art tablet this morning. That's why I'm so excited. um, I never got it to work before now, and I haven't been able to use it that much. And I'm a lot faster with drawing with a pencil or, you know, brush or whatever. It's just been a lot faster to work on this stuff. Probably don't need to go that dark on some of this, but it's okay. Let's brighten that up a little bit. Change it to a size 2. And we put some highlights on top of these stones. There we go. I'm almost finished with the stones. We'll put a little greenery in there. Uh, Gotta have some greens, man. Maybe there's a little bit of moss that grows in here, you know. that a little brighter on top of moss. Pixel art. That's awesome, Ashes. Yeah. I know. See how quick my little stones popped up. Let's take. I'm gonna grab these colors though. I like this color of brown here, and we use that for the rest of it, pretty much. Um, let's come up to about right here. Whoops, I gotta darken this. Actually, make this thicker. Actually, I could probably make it 10. Come straight down. Across here. Now I'm not going to do the sign like this. I'm going to do the sign like those those little arrows that are pointing to different directions like that. Hope that makes sense. Now I don't know how to use this tool with this application. It's going to be kind of weird because I have to press control to make an arrow that way. Make an arrow sort of this way. I guess. I don't even need to do that. I don't need to do that. I forgot. I can just use the eraser tool much better with this application. I know you can't tell what this is, but there. Now we got to make this look like wood. It's got wood. I think the last time I watched you were doing a castle. Yeah, yeah. I got I got most of that finished. Up here somewhere. Yeah, here. I got up to the point to where I needed, and then I started doing some ground textures down here. Some ground, and I'm working on the cliff later. I haven't finished this yet. I put some little flowers on there. See little flowers, little pixely flower. But I got all the castle walls, the outside castle walls finished. This is as far as I needed. But it's like I want to do something else right here, but I don't know what. And also over here. So I haven't quite figured out what I need yet, but I'll figure it out later, soon. Hmm. Ooh, I could go in here and like draw stuff like this too, without doing it with a you know. So I'm getting to use my art tablet. I don't know how many times I've showed this off, but there you go. We got our little pen, and it's so much easier to draw with than a mouse. Uh, Mouse is kind of difficult. But I can go in here and like do little tiny details way easier with this. So if I need to draw a bunch of lines really quick, you know, which I don't need to, but it's just so much easier, man. I'm loving it. I'm living it. I know it's kind of hard to tell what all this is, but I can come in and add little highlights to some of these. to make them stand out more, like little rough spots in the dirt. It's just so much easier. Now I can jump around easier. Oh man, which that didn't want to add those in. I was just messing around. But yeah, I got most of that finished already, and I'm still trying to think if there's like anything else I might need on the outside castle wall. I'm not absolutely sure yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. Let's go up here with that number one. So I should probably use that pencil. That is way too bright. Yes, that's better. Hmm. Do 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 do. There we go. Now just view it as a normal size and make sure. Oh yeah, it's very difficult to see, but it's all right. Let's add a little shadow underneath the wood. These little panels that stick out, or these little pieces of board that stick out of there. Um, I think that's it. Really, I don't need anything else. I don't think anyway. Maybe darken up the bottom of these a little. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you. No, no big deal. Yeah, I'm okay with distraction. That's the reason I have this. I have I have where's that? I can't get my emojis to come up. Okay, I have this squirrel for a reason. I'm very I'm very squirrely. I think in a past life I might have been a squirrel. He's like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, something shiny. Ooh, text messages. Yeah, I'm happy to get messages on here. That's great. Let's see here. Let's make a little bit brighter on one of these edges. Is it too much? That's too much. Yeah. Okay, let's make it a little bit brighter, but not that bright. There we go. Same thing up here. Same thing here. And then a little bit up here. Okay. That's better. Should clean up the edges a little bit. That's kind of hard to do with an eraser though. Doesn't matter. It's okay if it's blurred out like that a little bit around the edges though. No biggie. Let's go in with the white, and I'm gonna add just a little bit more highlights on these rocks. Hmm, Size two. I don't know. That's like too much. Okay. Okay. Let's save this as a checkpoint. Save as checkpoint. Checkpoint zero. Make sure I spelled that right. I can't see it. Checkpoint zero. We look good. Yeah, pretty fast. Pretty fast to do. Okay, turn off a calculator. Go ahead and close it up. I'm confident with it. Might have to change a few little things here and there, but it's okay. Go into our resources, objects. I'm gonna add a new one, and we will add in the little checkpoint if I can find it. There it is. Checkpoint zero. There we go. This doesn't really need to have anything else done to it, but I do need an animation in objects. Oh, I wanted to show you something before. Got that. Let me go ahead and finish this first, I guess. Just show you that little thing I was working with. So I was trying to do a farming style because I'm working on several projects at once. Not you don't get to see all of them, but I walked away to a stretch and it's a sign now. Yeah, I just farted out a sign. It's done. Um, yeah, just give it like 2 seconds. I'll be doing something else. Seems to be the way I work. I'm trying to get my open this up. I got a little stand that I put my thing on. Okay, I got it. I got a little stand on the back of my um, art tablet, and I need to open it up and sit it up here. Checkpoint. Oops, checkpoint zero. Okay, we're gonna add in that image that we just did. It's down here at the bottom somewhere. Checkpoint zero. There it is. 101. Okay, okay, and we don't really need to do anything here other than change these names. Uh, check zero, direction. It don't have a direction, so it's static, and it doesn't really do anything. And that's all we needed. Now we gotta go add that image to this object, and we do that up here, right here. Go to objects, pick checkpoint, click OK, and that should be it. Set it up here, static. There we go. And now it's an object, and it should save the game when I reach it. Let's see. I don't think you really need one on the first level because it is a very short level. Maybe on this second one, because there is some jumps here that you have to make, and then there's a more difficult jump. Um, Maybe I could put one right here on the player layer. Go to objects. Let's see there. Checkpoint. Okay. Whoa, where you going? Go back over there. Back. Yeah, I can put one here. Make sure this is sitting on the ground. And when you reach this checkpoint, it'll save you here. But how am I going to get it to load you here? I got to set up a new object for that. But not really. Yeah, I would have to set up a new object for that. How would I do that? Because this is going to be the more difficult part. So to save here, let's put the doggy on here real quick, and I'm just gonna put him right here so you don't get to see. Which these first levels are in the demo, but I want to yeah, I don't want to show everything though. Uh, you gotta keep some things you know private. Where's the dog at? Doggy, player. Where's the player? There you are. Okay, you go here. Eh, be a good boy. He's a good boy. It's on the ground. Okay. I'll go back and set this as the main screen. Starter screen. There we go. Where's my controller? Oh god. Oh, there it is. Controller has turned itself off. There we probably needs charged. We'll go in here and see what this does. Sign looks great, isn't it? Kinda like an if then statement. Yeah, sort of. If you reach this certain point, if you touch. Oh, I forgot to do one thing too. Dang it. Yeah. So this is gonna happen only. It's gonna switch this. It's gonna save, but it's doing it on the whole screen right now. So if I played it right now, it's gonna save. It's gonna save no matter what. But we need for it to only happen when the player touches it, and that is done in a completely different thing. So I gotta add a new action here, and we'll call this one save. Well, check save 0. It can have this and this too. And whenever, so I gotta cut it, and paste it on this one. Paste. And this is only going to happen when the player reaches when the player touches this thing. Um, so when it comes in contact with other objects anywhere around it, and it'll be a specific object, which is the player. Okay, probably should do collision too. I'm not sure. I don't think the collision works though. I think the collision thing's broken in this engine, but I'm gonna add it anyway, and I'll put or. Damn it! I dropped my coffee. Dropped my coffee. Have a great stream. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Not yours. So not yours. So interesting. Yeah, they don't give you an if statement in here because I remember I took C plus. Well, I mean, I studied C plus plus a little bit, but you have ifs. If it pretty much is like if this happens, then this happens, and then this happens. But they have they have a different. They have it re. They have it already programmed in here, I guess. I think this is JavaScript, if I'm not sure, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not absolutely sure how they have this program though. But anyways, so this is the if. This is the condition if. If the player, what we selected in here, the player, comes in contact with this object, then it does this. It saves. It saves. Okay. Let me make sure that's not affected by gravity. And then, so what? I got to think about something else too. So if the player is in contact with this, if he's just standing there, it's going to keep saving constantly. So I got to break that somewhere. I got to break that loop. I got to break that loop, man. Uh, so add a link back to just this. It don't do anything. And I'm going to say what? What am I going to say here? Hmm. Let me see what options I got here. Um, we need for this to wait a while. Maybe wait like 10 minutes or something. Because you're just going to need this once, really. Oh, I could destroy it too. So after the player comes in contact with it, don't have to jump back up here. We could put a new one and let's go. Put this down here. That way it only does it once. It saves, and then after all the if motion, no, let's see, blah, 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 change unconditionally to this one, which is just going to be the image. It's pretty much this one again. I'll put finished. That should stop the loop. Make sure that one's not affected. Yep. So that should work, right? Should work. Yeah, I think it should work. You're only gonna hit. You're only gonna hit this checkpoint once, and it'll do its thing, and then it'll go to this one, which don't have this function anymore. Okay, I think that'll work. Hopefully. Is it going to be that simple? Probably not. Probably gonna crash the game and explode the computer, but we'll see. Okay, let's try it out now, shall we? Hopefully it'll work. I don't see why it wouldn't, but I have to have a load point too, though. But you can load it manually, but I need for it to load automatically when the player falls. So let's go ahead and hit this. Actually, I should put a sound with that. That way we know it's working. Let's add this finished. We'll add a sound here. Play audio. I'll add the keys sound. Where's that? Oh, come on, you turd. It just crashed. No, no, don't crash. No. I told you it'd crash and blow my computer up, didn't I? Is my microphone flipped up? No, okay. Okay, it crashed. And I do wonder if it's it completely crashed. Okay, let's see what we got here. Whatever. I ain't gonna say the report. Nobody works on this game engine anymore. Hopefully, it still has our stuff in there because I didn't get to save anything. But I want to add audio sound in there and audio cue. Let me show you this real quick too. I did something here. I was playing around with some blocks. I wanted to try something, and right now this stuff's floating, by the way. But I need to make it not float. Hold on a second. Um, Play there. We're gonna grab this real quick. I did something with some blocks that I was curious about if you could actually do in this game. Now these tiles that you're seeing here are like Minecraft tiles, or yeah, they're pretty much. I made Minecraft. Each tile has its own thing. So these are all objects, every single one of these, and it runs so crappy. This game engine can't handle this. But here's what this is. So you got this little dude up here. See, little dude. You see how laggy this is? Now this is normally pretty smooth. Eh, eh. But you can break each one of these, and then you can dig. But this game engine cannot handle this type of thing. So now we're kind of stuck down here. We can jump up out of here. Whee! He's got some hops, and he's stuck in the. He's actually stuck. Okay, whatever. Uh, but the game engine cannot handle a this many objects being on the screen at once. It's kind of sad because you know it would have been cool if I could make something with this, like a farming style game later on. I can't even get back down the hole. I don't know why. There you go. Eh, the frame rate is so bad. Anyways, you got dirt, then you got stone. Each one of them have their own hit points, and they get destroyed afterwards. It's a game mechanic that I was messing around with, but it's obvious it obviously does not work in this game engine very well. There's just way too much going on. Uh, Anyways, yeah, I played around with this for a few minutes and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, but it lags. It lags way too bad. Um, like I said, all of those are objects. All that dirt and stone, it's all objects. And the engine here and this laptop, it might be able to play on the gaming laptop pretty well. I don't know, but on this one it can't. It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. Let's close this object project. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to our home one, and we're gonna see what happened. I don't know if it's something to do with me trying to add sounds to that, or if that object crashed the game. But we can't have that happening. And we got to see if our object is still here. It might not have saved it all, and I might have to redo the whole thing. That has not happened very often. It's still there. All right. Okay. Cool. Let's see if we can add the audio file in here without it crashing this time. That'd be great. Play audio. I want them keys. Where's that key at? There. Click OK. It's not going to loop or anything. It's just going to play one time. That's just their audio cue. I don't know why it crashed. Hopefully it was something else and not this. If it was this, it'll crash again. That's okay. Let's try it out. Let's try it out again. At least we can see what the sign looks like in the background. See if it, fits the graphics. The little pixelated graphics. Okay. Yeah, I mean it fits. Let's see if this sign's working. Should play. It did not. It did not play a thing. No audio cue. Sign, what you doing? Okay, no audio cue. So that means it did not pass on through for some reason. It might have. It might have just. Hmm. Let's copy this then, and let's see. Make sure this is player. Yep. Walls. Yep. 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 This one's F. This one's player. Yep. Okay. It's fine. And after it's finished, maybe I should add a. Maybe I should add a weight here. Oh, or do I have to? Do I have to put that save file slot thing in here? You think from my menu up here? When you hit the save button, shows text, audio play. Yeah, no vision. Yeah, zoom out here. Oh crap, went too far. Save game. I might have to add this in here too. The um the file slot. Yeah, I probably do. I can just copy these. We do. Wait, delete screen effects. Okay, it's not gonna have any screen effects, so I might have to have the a weight in there also. But I think I need this. Yeah, so you don't know which one to save it to. That might be my problem. Where's it at? Oh god, it's so hard to find. We're gonna add this in there, and we'll put this above there. Switch on. This one I'm not sure about. I'm not sure if it's just have it change unconditionally or. Oh yeah, I might have to add. I'll have to add the weight in here too. Just wait for 1 second there, and then it'll play that sound, and then it'll move on. Let's see what this does. Not absolutely sure it's gonna work, but we'll find out. Let me see how my solar's doing. It's a little bit. It is extremely cloudy out there, or not cloudy, but windy. This wind has been. We're getting like 30-mile-an-hour gusts. It's been rough. Puppy. Okay. Nothing. I got nothing. Well, I ain't got nothing. Eh, eh. Oh, maybe. Let me check my dog. This is a category. Yeah, I can change the category to platform. Let's see if it works now. It should. Ow. Oh, I didn't do. Oh, my bad. I didn't even do in the animation. I needed to set up a. I need to set up a box around this too. That could be what's going on. Dude, which there is a box around it. Really cloudy here today, but not windy. Yeah, it's extremely windy here today. I had a solar panel flip over this morning. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we're coming in contact with that now. It's because the player doesn't affect doesn't affect the objects that way. Anyways, I need to remove something here from the animation. We got to make sure that works too. Checkpoint. Let's see. This is fine, probably. I don't think the collision one's working. No way. But wall detection. Collision. I want to delete this. Uh, got it. Okay, let's try this again. I'll make sure I can walk through it and not have to stand on top of it. My stream on my phone's really far behind. It's just now showing the dog standing on top of the on top of the thing. Okay. Anyways. Wow. Whoop. Okay, we fell. I gotta reset this. I got a soft reset. I can hit reset and get back over here though. Okay, jump. Wee. Okay, I still can't get through it. So we need to okay, that didn't work. So undo that. Is it the wall detection? We had to have wall detection though, don't we? I don't know. We'll cut this one. Collision detection. Maybe I have to turn the I have to turn it off to where a dog can just walk in front of it, not stand on top of it. Because it's like an object blocking the dog's path now. And honestly, I forget how to do that. It's been a minute since I worked on enemy. There we go. Okay, but now we're not getting the dingling sound. Dingling. So what do we do about that? Wall detection. Hmm. So it is the wall detection that it's working with. We gotta make it to where do I delete one of these maybe? Or do I just try to make this neutral? You're still gonna stand on top of it though. Funny how that works out. Yeah. I think it's because the collision is broken on this game engine. But I've done stuff like that before. Okay, that's working, but now the dogs. I can't jump. Oh god, he just drug me off. Okay, so if I go up here and I click load, it should load me back over there. Yeah, okay. Okay, so oops. So that works. It's loaded me in this spot where it saved, but the dog's floating on top of this now. Okay, so I gotta turn something off. I can't. Maybe I can't use. Maybe I can't use collision detection here. Let me see if there's something else I can use. Like object object is maybe distance with other object. Object is facing. I see. Distance with other object. Hit by an attack. No. Distant. No, not attack. Maybe I should use one of these others. Let me delete these and we'll say distant with other object. So the other object would be the player, and the distance would be like 10. I don't know, 10 pixels. It's supposed to be pixels, I think, but I'm not sure. But is this going by the Is this going by the the wall, or is it going by these? I gotta see if I can turn these off, or at least this one, or the whichever one's making me stand on. I think it's this one. But got a dog. Be right back. Let me pet that dog. I'll pet that dog. Dang it. I think those little shorts of their TikToks or whatever. It's gonna be always burned in my head. Pet that dog. Okay, I didn't get no sound or anything. Eh, come on, doggy. Fart on it. We gotta do this. We gotta make it automatic. I can't have the wall detection because the wall detections are making the dog do weird things. Hmm. Okay, so undo. So obviously we don't need this. I don't think. Cut. We're gonna try it again. I gotta make it to where the dog can pass through it. Maybe I could put it on the layer behind the dog. I don't know if that's possible because technically it's the dog's not touching it. So gotta figure that out. We yeah, it's not doing anything. Okay. Okay. Undo. Undo that. Go back over to objects. Checkpoint. Wait, what did I? Oh, this one. Yeah. So that's not happening. Hmm. Collision detection. Let me just add collision detection. That way, maybe I can take away the dog, the other thing. With the player. Okay. Let me see if that works. But I think the collision detection is broken, so I don't know if that's going to work at all. If it makes the ringy dingy sound, then we know it worked. Come on, doggy. Okay. It did not make the ringy dingy sound, so it did not work with collision detection. So let's just add wall detection. Let me see something else. Come in contact with tiles. No. And again, I get the same problem. The player will not um, delete that. Hmm. I think what I have to do here is um, do another one. Let me just copy this, paste it. I want to make this called after, and I'm gonna completely remove this, delete. That way it's just an image. And on this final one, I'm gonna call this one after, and I'm gonna take this weight out completely. That way the dog will touch that for just a second, and then it'll go straight to this, and there won't be no collision. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to get to work. I think. We have to see if that pauses the dog or anything, or if he touches it, he's gonna fall straight through it. Just barely touches it. Oh, I gotta fix this up here too. I think. So yeah, see, it worked, but whoops. The dog does pause for just a itty bitty second for it to save. I don't know if that's okay or not though. Hmm. Hmm. Let me think about it. Anyway, I can make that process faster. Not affected by gravity. Not really. Hmm. Well, no, I can't really make it any faster. So it's got to hit that detection. I can take that off. I don't need that anymore. I'll think. So it's working, but it's got a millisecond pause in there, which I don't really want. I'm gonna unplug my um. Gonna unplug this for a second. No, I don't need this hooked up anymore. Finished with this, I think, for now. Uh, oh my wrist hurts. Um, yeah, I'm kind of finished with that tablet. Oh, okay. Maybe I do need that. I do need that in there. Dang it! What the heck? Is it this one I don't need? Oh, I don't need the attack. No, okay. Yeah. This one I did need. I did need. My bad. So I can't make that any faster, and I need for this to auto load. Um, I need for it to auto load this after you fall. So that'll be the next step. Whee. Okay, so you make it here, but there is a little split second pause. So if I fall, then I need for it to auto load you back over there instead of having to go over here and load again. You know what I mean? No, man. So let's figure that out real quick. How we gonna do that? Um, hmm, the transitions. Okay, the transitions is when you portal. Um, beginning to. Okay, so I can kind of do this, I think, maybe, because you're gonna hit that. I could make two different portals. One for the first part of the game or level. If I can zoom out here far enough. Eh, zoom, zoom, damn you. Okay. Um, up to this point here, and then yeah, I can do that. Because you're gonna hit that. You're gonna checkpoint no matter what. So anything before this, you get booted back to the beginning of the level. Oh no, because if I do that, and then what if you turn around and go back and you fall down here? It's not gonna take you back to this checkpoint though. Damn it! So that won't work. I was gonna say anything before this, you get teleported back to here. But if you decide to turn around and you want to go back for something, and you fall and you hit this, you're gonna get teleported back here again. We want to teleport you to this area, so that's not gonna work. Um, how are we gonna set that up? I don't know. Hey, Papa Carl. Yeah, gonna make it hide Easter eggs. Oh, nice. In the game, so yeah, there's Easter eggs everywhere. There is. There's little. There's 27 little squeaky toys. But I mean, like actual Easter eggs almost. You can see this one here, kind of popping up. Meow. These little Easter egg. These little egg, little squeaky toy egg. Yeah, there is so much to think about in this. So this red thing here at the bottom, if the player falls down here and touches this, he gets put here, basically. Portal B. Portal A is the one you touch. Portal B is the one you come out at. So we got a problem now with having the player come back out right here if he touches this portal. Um, hmm. Can I do any settings in here maybe? Like have it check save file or something? Switch variables? Maybe. Oh, I can. I can have it load a file. No, well, maybe. No. If I load a file, it's going to take you all the way back to the first level. That'd be bad. But I could have it do this. Here, load file. Okay, let's just try that out real quick. See if it loads this back. If we touch that portal. But the problem with that one is, if you haven't made it to that portal yet and you fall at the beginning, it's gonna take you all the way back to the beginning of the game. So like right now, if I fail, it's gonna automatically load me up here. Should. Okay, it didn't do anything. Now there's no portal at all. What the heck? Switch variable on. Did it do the right thing? Load file. Or, I probably should have put it on. Let's see, load slot. Where is that load slot at? This is like a reset of the complete game, by the way. This is not reset level. The check file? No, not check file. No, well, I can't seem to do that there. Set variables. This one and slot. Yeah, slot 0. Slot is equal to 0. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we always got to put that in there. I got to move this down. I can't. Okay, I gotta add that in a second. Um, load file. Okay. Let me see if that works. Let me see if it kind of works anyway. There's still going to be an issue with it loading you back at the beginning of the game, though, if you fall down the hole. Huh, I think. Just try and see. Nope, still nothing. Dang it. Why does this not work? Is it checking that load file? Well, if it is, it ain't working. Yeah, the portal's completely gone. But why is it not working here? Is there something broken here? Disable touch web player only show no change switch. Oh, wait a minute. Change switch variable. Okay, maybe I gotta put this one down here. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure. But there's tutorials on how to make these too. I should probably watch one of those first. See how they made a checkpoint and have it load the player right there in that spot. Hmm. Okay, yeah, that worked actually because it loaded the player where I saved it last time. So if I go over here and save my game, oops, we're going back to the beginning. Okay, let's go back. I'm probably gonna have two dogs now. Yeah, I do. One's on top of the other. Okay, we'll load that. We'll go over here and save it. We won't go that far. Save. Okay, so return. So if I fall down this hole, is it gonna? Did okay? Yeah, yeah. How to put me there? It takes a minute. Okay, it loads up this menu for some reason too. I mean, that's kind of cool, sort of. If you fall off, but what about this one? This one doesn't work anymore. Dang it! Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, let's go in here and it's only giving me one save time. You can save this wherever you want, by the way. I don't absolutely need these because you can actually save the game at any time. I'm thinking about that. So if I fall down the hole, it's going to load me back there. Yeah. That's good if you forget the auto save. Or if you forget to save, it's sort of like an auto save point. So much to think about. My game is so much to think about. There's so much in my head. My head's gonna blow off. But if I go over here and save it, why? Oh, because that save is not getting reset. So if I go over here and save it, this is completely destroyed now. This doesn't work anymore. So if I fall down the hole, it's gonna say it's gonna put me back there. So it sort of is a. I mean, you can save it any time. I missed that completely. Now I have two puppies. Oh no, one didn't make it. That's okay. We start right here. And since it loaded back there, save it up here. So you can save it at any time. No big deal. But I would like those checkpoints for those longer, tall levels, because if you forget to save, man, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. This has to be reset. Uh, I can do that. I can reset it. Let's see. Go up here and display. Is it? Where is it at? I think it's here. No, no, here. Isn't it? Yeah. Restore after destruction condition. Scene change. No. On off camera, maybe. Maybe. And I can have it destroy itself too after it's off camera for like 0.20 milliseconds. Oh, come on. Really? You can't do milliseconds? Okay, there you go. Have it destroy itself and then come back when it restore after restore. Wait a minute. I think I'm condition to start. Okay, no, that's fine. Always, yeah. Okay, it's destroyed because I thought I might have messed that up. Sure. Where's that at? I see condition to start, camera one. Yes. Should say always though. Huh. I don't know. Anyways, I probably should end this stream because I'm working on something completely different now than what I started with, and I don't really feel like drawing anymore today. My wrists are hurting. So the thing's gone. I don't know why it's gone. Basically, it's not going to. It should return. Let me go over and see if it returned. Okay, it just saved for some reason. I don't know why it saved. Why did it save? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Always. Let's just put this back. Scene change and take this off. Yeah, there's too much to think about, but at least I can save it. I mean, like I said, the person can. I still have to try to get this to work. The checkpoints, just in case a person forgets to save the game um, before they go too far, and you end up falling all the way to the bottom. But yeah, at least I got this to work somewhat with the portal. But I gotta think about how to how to make it work again. I mean, I could add this up here and add a timer between the two. But anyways, that'll be for another time. I'm getting tired and hungry. My coffee done wore off 2 hours ago. My coffee. I can't taste my coffee no more. What is today? Today is a Monday. I don't plan on streaming anything else, I don't think. Uh, I'll have to get something to eat though. And all that sugar's wearing off that I had in that coffee this morning. And it's gonna put me just into a coma. But I'm gonna try to stay awake for a little while. Um, Trying to think of anything else. I don't think so. Anything else I want to work on right now? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I have to get back to this. I do want to make this checkpoint. I will figure it out eventually here. But for now, I'm gonna stop working on this though. Let's see, castle parts. I don't know of anything else I want to add to. It's more of a palace, it's nice and clean, and I don't think there's anything else I need to add to it though. It's just the outside walls. I gotta put an inside part, like buildings and stuff behind this wall that you'd be able to see. And I have to start designing this actual level soon. I don't have that started yet. Well, I kind of do, but it was a practice level. It's a practice level so I can see how my textures are fitting together. So I don't have it set up right yet. Um, I do want to get into drawing more of these squeaky toys. I could work on this one. This is Hatchy. I wanted to put feathers on this one. This is more like a yoke. But I used Toot Toot. I think was it Toot? No, not Toot Toot. What the heck is his name? Tweet Tweet. Yeah, I don't know why I call that one Tweet Tweet. It's like a yellow egg, not a bird. Maybe I should add feathers to this one. Little feet. I think that's what I'll do. But I wanna redraw all of these little tiny ones, little tiny fellows here in a higher definition so that when you actually go over one, that was my thing too. I was gonna do when you pick one up, I wanted to flash the name of it up there and maybe a bigger image of it. That way you see what you're getting. You don't have to go back to the main menu to click on this to see what the names of them are or anything. Squeaky toys. But I thought that would be nice to add in there. And that should be pretty easy. Should be, quote unquote. Should be pretty easy, quote unquote. Nothing seems to be easy in this thing. It's like the simplest things. The names. Yeah, the names are funny. Yeah, you got Tweet Tweet, Bloob, Pink Goober, Green Bean, Hatchy, Yolk Yolk, Red Boo, Boing Boing, Happy Dance, Mush Mush, Gobbles. Gobbles like a little turkey legs, Pickle Pickle. That still sounds that one still sounds kind of sus. You got Pokey, Toot Toot. Toot Toot is a whoopee cushion, by the way, but it's kind of hard to tell here. I did make a bigger version of Toot Toot, which is kind of creepy looking. It looks like a monster. Uh, Still kind of working on that one. I got Krabby, Woofy. Woofy's a little puppy doggy. Giga. It's a muscular shrimp or crab or whatever. Chirp Chirp and a Thumpy Bear. The original name of that one was a Humpy Bear, by the way, but I changed it. I was like, okay, that's just too weird. Uh, you got Fetchy, which is a little froggy. You got Huggy, Hugsy, just a little stuffed animal. Triffy, which is a mushroom. Mimo, little fish. Got Dookie, little turd. It's a little turd squeaky toy. Got Corny, which is a little corn on the cob. Appy, apple. Pineapple, pineapple. Uh, Got a button set up on this screen to. Oh gosh, my wrist hurts so bad. I got carpal tunnel from drawing so much. I've been drawing for the last few days. Carpal tunnel. Uh, Lot to do. There's like so much to do. I wanted it to be done, but it's not gonna do itself. Kind of hard to do. It's just still gonna be a while for my game, I guess. I wanted it to be done before March, and now it's March 31st. All right, but it is what it is. Can't I can't make it go any faster unless I sit here and work on it nonstop. And if I do that, I'm gonna get burned out on it. So I've been taking breaks in between playing some games, streaming. But I do work on it. I do work on something each day, pretty much. Um, it just it just takes a really long time. It takes so long. Why do you got to take so long, doggy game? Find home. Little puppy doggy. Wee 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 wee. Um, yeah, it just takes a long time for these. It's like 2 or 3 days working on stuff like this, and it's just like this dog. It's just 3 days. I did take some time in between too to work on other things that I can't show you right now, but you'll see them pretty soon. It's pretty cool. Something I got commissioned for, and you'll see them. You'll see them. And Mama Gamer, you'll see it. You'll notice it right away. It's gonna be pretty cool. Meow, 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 meow. That makes the sound effects, man. Wow, 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 wow. Anyway, so I'm going to end this stream here. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed the content. We. Uh, I'm tired. My coffee done wore off. My coffee wore off, man. I'm tired. Need some more coffee. I got more coffee brewing right here. You see the coffee grounds floating around inside there? Gotta shake it up. I ain't gonna add so much sugar into this one. The sugar's gonna make me crash. But I gotta get something to eat. I'm hungry. I do have some soup here. This is still good. I don't know. I've had this in here for a couple of days. Is it okay to open these and like leave them for a while? I had no idea. I probably shouldn't eat that. We'll think about that one. But yeah, hopefully everybody's enjoyed this stream here. I'm just getting tired, man. Maybe I have to take a nap. It's only 3:30, well 3:26 here, but I am pooped. Uh, yeah. So anyways, hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you next time. Just like reading it from a book. Yeah. Yeah. Take care, everybody. Yeah. The sugar. Sugar would do that. It has done it. I had that sugar, you know, having a sugar crash. Please do not eat that. Yeah, that's been sitting here for a couple of days. I don't trust it. I mean, it's just vegetables. It's vegetables and noodles. It's just vegetables, but it has been open for a few days, and I'm afraid if I eat that, I'll explode. So we're probably not going to touch that. I had a can of salmon here too. A few. I'll eat a little bit out of it and then like save it, and then I should put a lid back on it or something, but I don't do that sometimes. And yeah. I ate some salmon one day, and it did not make me feel very good. Yeah. Well, anyways, take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping in, Mama. See you guys later. I'm gonna go put something on that 10,000K view thing. Be like, yay,